Is there any way you had any influence in the creation of your current circumstances? Austin here with Hope to Cope, checking in today to remind you that you are a miracle and you have a purpose. You're a creator. You are a creator. You're a powerful creator. And as a creator, you have an influence in your life. You have power to create. And we are creating all the time. Whether you know it or not, you are creating. And today I had a powerful reminder of the power of creation. Because I had an intention today to go hike up in the mountains, to spend some time in the mountains, to get a message from nature, and to do my YouTube video, this message to you today while up in the mountains. And it so happens that our pig got out a while ago, and well, he's been roaming the yard, and we've let him. He's just been roaming, and he always stayed pretty close. But then he went missing. We didn't see him for a couple weeks, and we just figured, well, maybe a mountain lion got him or something. And then about a week after that, so this has been like 3 weeks now, our neighbors message and say, hey, if you're looking for your pig, he's down by our horses. They think he's a bear. And so we're like, okay. And so eventually, well, today, we finally went down to our neighbors to get him back. And it's not far, so if I was just to walk there, it would take me maybe 5 minutes. But have you ever tried to hurt a pig? Or lift a pig, for that matter? So anyways, we go down, and we get some food, and we get him up to where we are with our vehicle. And we have a ramp, and so we're like, okay, let's try to get him up into the back of the vehicle. So we got him to the ramp, and then we start to move him up, and he screams and squeals, and didn't work. And so then my wife decided she'll start to lure him with food up the road. And so she's going, and I'm going behind with the car, just trying to nudge him and push him along. And then we get out to the other road, and then he goes off into the horse pasture. And so then I bring my other son home, and then I grab some more food, some apples and things like that, and go back down. And by this point, she had gotten him back, to the fence by the road in the horse pasture, and finally got him out, and then up the road, and then he took off up the mountain. So I ended up going for a hike today up the mountain. I did just how I had intended to go for a hike up the mountain. It happened. It didn't happen how I had intended, but it happened. And so in some way or other, the events unfolded, and I got what I wanted, but I wasn't clear enough. I wasn't specific enough with what I wanted. And so the pig, Chuck, he helped me to achieve my goals in an unconventional way. And in the process, I found a plant that was growing out of a rock in a very interesting way. It would seem like there would be no nutrients, no way that this plant could grow, and yet it was growing. And so the message that I got from the nature there was, even though it may seem like it's impossible, it's still possible. And so I got my message from nature, I got my hike through the forest, and I got a unique message that I had not planned or intended to share with you today, which is that we are always creating. And oftentimes we have an influence in our lives, and so when we look at our lives right now and what we're experiencing, we may complain about it, and we may think, this is not what I want to be somewhere else. And yet at some level, we had some influence into the current circumstances that we have created. And so as you look at your accountability, as you look at your responsibility for your life, where's your ownership in your creation of your life at this time? And the powerful thing is, as you recognize your accountability in that means that life isn't a coincidence. It's not random. You have choice. You have power as a creator. And if you had influence in creating your life's current circumstances, well, that means you can change your life's current circumstances. So that's empowering. So if what you are experiencing right now is not what you intended, it's not what you really wanted, well, learn the lesson. What is this moment teaching you? So my pig going up the mountain today, taking me on a hike, which is what I wanted to do. I found myself complaining at first, but then I realized, wait, this is what I wanted to do today. Thank you, Chuck, for getting me out here in a way that maybe wasn't intended. Because maybe I would have got caught up in home. Maybe I would have decided to be lazy and just not go out. And maybe it wouldn't have happened. But because of Chuck choosing to go off the road and up the mountain and us having to get him back, it gave me the hike that I was wanting. And so in your life, you are a creator. You are a miracle and you have a purpose. Your life matters and your life is worth living. You do have power and influence over your life. You do have choice. And if whatever it is you're experiencing is not what you desire, well, learn from it and adjust. You are capable of creating a life that you desire. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, I'm here at Hope to Cope every day, checking in with a message of hope and to remind you that you are a miracle and you have a purpose. So thank you for being with me today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.